Hi everybody! Welcome back to Tips for You. I have a great tip for you today to help you if you have if you have allergies, sinus conditions, if you have a cold, if you have a postnasal drip. This is a fabulous tip and you will not be able to live without it once you try it. It's called nasal irrigation or nasal wash, and it's where we're going to rinse our sinuses out with either saline or salt water, and I'll show you how to do that, and you get instant relief. It's wonderful. I recommend doing it in the morning because that's when you wake up. That's when you have a lot of the mucus settles in your sinuses, and sometimes overnight it's very dry, and you tend to be dry, and sometimes it hurts. This will just soothe, flush everything out. Have a box of tissues nearby when you do this because you will be blowing your nose, and it breaks everything up, thins all your mucus out, and just washes it away. And it's so nice. I use it because I use it when I have a cold. It also will prevent you from getting a sinus infection because the salt has, antimicrobial properties that will prevent infections from growing. So you can prevent sinus infections when you have a cold. Some people are very prone to them. Some people will get just a head cold, and the sniffles. The next thing you know, their teeth are hurting, their face is hurting, they have a full-blown sinus infection, they're very prone to it. Well, this is how you can help prevent a sinus infection. And like I was saying, I have allergies, mostly in the spring and in the fall. And my nose gets very itchy, and it's, this pollen or whatever it is just kind of settles in your sinuses. And then I get watery eyes and I'm sneezing. And today I had a problem with it. But what I do is the nasal irrigation, and it just flushes out all that pollen that gets in there from the air. And I'm instantly better. No problems for the rest of the day. Sometimes I have to do that every day during allergy season. You can do it for preventative measures. You can do it just when you have a cold. And it's a safe, natural thing to do. Many doctors recommend it. My kids do it. When they have a cold, they feel so much better. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so what you're going to need is something called a Neti Pot. And it's really cute. It kind of looks like a little, like a genie lamp. And comes with a kit. This is just a CVS brand I wanted to show you. It's called Sinus Wash Neti Pot Kit. And there's little packets in there. And they give a bunch of them, and the little packets are just natural saline, which is basically sodium bicarbonate and salt. And you just will tear one of them open, you put it into the neti pot, fill it with lukewarm water. You want it comfortable. You don't want cold water. You don't want it too hot because you don't want to inflame or upset your blood vessels, which are already swollen anyway in your sinuses when you have these kinds of problems. So lukewarm, comfortable temperature. Okay? And you just mix it up, and then I'm going to show you what to do. But if once you run out of these little packets, then you have to buy more. Or you can do something else, and that is you can use regular salt. Regular salt is wonderful, and I use this probably more than the saline packets because I do run out, and it's always easy. You always have salt in the house. So what you'll need a little measuring spoon, and you'll use 1/4 teaspoon per cup. And this is about a cup. I measured it, a while back, and this holds about a cup. So you'll want to use about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You don't want to use too much because, you'll feel the burning if you do that. So definitely stick to that recipe. And if you watch this video and you want to try this tonight, but you don't want to run out to the store and get the special neti pot, which I do recommend because it's so easy, and I'll show you how to do it with the neti pot. But you can also use a regular measuring cup. And it's a little less easy. And you do have some of the salt water kind of falls on your face a little bit. But you can use it. And once you get the hang of it in the right angle, then you shouldn't have a problem. Because I used that for years before I even discovered that there was a neti pot. So you want to tie your hair back because while you're doing this, it kind of gets, the water can kind of fall a little bit. So put your hair back, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, so let's do a little demonstration. And I'm going to put the water on and wait till it gets lukewarm. And while that's warming up, just pour 1/4 teaspoon Just kind of pat it with your fingers so you know it's exactly. 1/4 teaspoon of salt into your little neti pot. And that's getting nice. Add a little cold so it's just the right temperature. And you just fill it up. And you stir it up because you want to make sure that all the salt gets nice and diluted. Now, you're going to lean over the sink and you're going to put this little spout into your nostril. And what I like to do is I like to do one nostril and then I like to do the other nostril. So gravity is going to take this fluid and pass it right through your sinuses. It's going to wash them through and it's going to flow out the other nostril. It's pretty interesting. So here we go. I'm putting it in my nose and I'm pouring. Now, you just breathe through your mouth. You can see that it was running out of this nostril as I was pouring into this one. You just have to get the right angle of your head. Sometimes you can have a nice stream going down instead of running down your face like mine. And it all works on gravity. Now after you've done maybe half of the water with one nostril, and I just blew my nose so that I could get some of that water out, then you'll repeat and pour it into the other nostril and let the water come pouring out of the other side. I like to do both sides. Now, if you don't have the neti pot, I'm going to dump it in the measuring cup just to show you. And you just put the little spout. This takes a little bit of practice to get this. It's not as easy as the neti pot because you insert this right into your nostril and then you just find the right angle for your head. This you have to work a little harder. So with this, you just have to take the little pour spout, put it right up to your nostril, and remember, you breathe through your mouth and leave it open, and then you just pour it in. And then just get a tissue and blow your nose, which I will do off camera. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that demonstration. Just a word of advice. Be careful when you blow your nose that you don't blow too hard because you plug up, you got water that's gone through your sinuses, and you don't want to plug up your ears, which is very easy to do if you ever go swimming in a pool and you blow your nose or something, you feel like you feel a pop. So just gently blow, especially when you have a cold. You don't want to cause a nosebleed or anything. But oh, it feels so good, and I mean for allergies it's just wonderful. For colds, I wanted to do this video for you now before cold season starts because I think you're going to find it so helpful for you if you do get a cold and you're feeling lousy and you're feeling sick or you've got a postnasal drip and you keep on that little tickle and the cough. This will help you so much. And share it with your friends, pass it along to your parents, your kids, because it's a great thing and it's very helpful. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. And I hope you will comment. Please do subscribe because we have a lot more to come. Something of interest to everyone, helpful tips. Please check out my blog spot. I do a lot of writing there, interesting articles and things and tips that you'll find helpful. So please support me there as well. And thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye now.